Rastafari. My name is Empress Sunshine. Your temple good things on Busisa. Man and a baby on her back was drowned by lightning on her way to fetch some water. She tried hiding under the tree to save the child. Poor woman had no place to go. The lightning struck her with the baby on her back. Alright, are you ready? Okay, as we go. The song is called Yamtada. For the lovers, are you there? Alright. Yeah, I'm tired of me now. Well, I mean, want me, I'm tired of me now. So if you want me, I'm tired of me now. Put me now, you got me tired of, hey. Yeah, I'm tired of me now. Well, I mean, want me, I'm tired of me now. So if you want me, I'm tired of me now, hey. Now you got me tired of, yeah, hey. He touches my heart with his love. He touches my soul with his voice. I see he's not in his eyes. That's why I don't know where you change now. You want to say love, but when you don't tell me oh. You know they want to pass a guy, you know me, I just love my man. Yeah, I'm tired of me now. Well, if you want me, I'm tired of me now. So if you want me, I'm tired of me now. Hey, now you got me tired of, hey. Yeah, I'm tired of me now. Well, if you want me, I'm tired of me now. So if you want me, I'm tired of me now. Hey, now you got me tired of. But time me, oh yeah, so when you travel this side, it's the Miami. No bella when no bella good has ever more you want me. No belly somewhere you want me. You need to handle the cup. And yes, so people love me. Oh yeah, so when you spoke it, so you get me. I get come on, you let to die, I want me. But never we are in our ways, time. I'm spreading out fear. So pay the time on me. Alright. Okay. Alright. So when I take my cards together. Alright. My selector. Give me the next thing there. Alright. I'd like to call on stage Patson. Alright. Yeah. Come right. Tango, loko, Luishaya, Mapagate. Are you there? We are gonna pull the tune, starting from the top, as we welcome Mr. Capson. Alright, on stage.
Girlfriend!
Are you there?
Now what them a talk about, them don't know what them a talk about. Original ragamuffin section around one name Empress Sunshine. Oh yeah. Everybody else then.
Yeah.
People, are you there? So where are you there? Can I hear you say
yeah?
Don't worry about them, y'all focus on me. Never them a talk about them, no way. No. About them, y'all focus on me.
I don't come and go with the Pharaoh.
Right up.
Well, I get my baby, let's play out again. Oh, yeah, you can put your trust in me. No matter what happens, so much time I give me. Keep on loving me and I'll keep myself for you all day. Give thanks.
So what you must
Give me the next team, my selector. So keep that it. Your Safari is the one. Hey, in the morning and evening and night to up be praise Jah. Ever until I see I hail Jah. In the morning and evening and night to up be praise Jah. Alright. Izomotumisa Yeno Jehovah Usomanda Uyamchabulisa Uyakipigela Basoso Kiskati Jara Safari is the one. Oh, Izomotumisa Yeno Jehovah Usomanda Uyamchabulisa Uyakipigela Basoso Kiskati Jara Safari is the one. Hailim, Rastafari, you are be praised, Hailim, Rastafari, you are be praised, come on people. Hey, Rastafari, we are praying. It's a healing for your prayers. It is a healing of the nation. Are you there? Everyone, give me the lights and make it burn. Please don't now give me the chalice, make it burn. Give me the rich, now make it burn. Give me the push, you make it burn. Are you there? Marijuana, burn it. Sensimilla, burn it. Holy herb, burn it. Marijuana, burn it. It's good for your brains, so burn it. Are you there? It's good for your brains, burn it. It's the healing of the nation, burn it. Burn it. Marijuana, burn it. Are you there? Let me see what's up. Alright. I'll come back. Marijuana, burn it. It is the healing of the nation. Marijuana, burn it. All right, my selector. Give me a hate to say goodbye. Yeah. I hate to say goodbye. I hate to say goodbye. I hate to say goodbye, my love. I hate to say goodbye. I hate to say goodbye. I hate to say goodbye, my love. This is between you and me. Whatever happens, I'm the only can be. Yeah, that's my chance.
What is the voice? Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, me I hear myself too. Me I hear myself and me I hear you loud and clear. Overall settings, the podcast that differs. You already know how it go. We always highlight the icons of yesteryear who chop the bush for the current icons.
Go on, man.
of today.
And the future icons of tomorrow.
And set the stage for the future icons of tomorrow. You don't know how it go. Tonight was supposed to be no different, but due to some unfortunate circumstances outside of our control, um, our guests could not be here with us tonight. I mean, you already go to Africa. They're like 7 hours ahead of us or something. So it's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning down there. The connection, for the internet never good at all, when we try to test it earlier. But you don't know, we have to deliver in some way, shape, or form. So, if you never heard about this particular artist, Empress Sunshine, what I mean, we drop a little piece of one of our performance done in Africa. Where she come from, what I mean, to kind of go know some insight to who we were supposed to have here tonight, and hopefully we'll have over here in the not so distant future.
For them kind of reason this from the next side of the world.
Yeah, man, the motherland.
It not easy. So sometimes you can have the technical difficulties.
Mm-hmm.
You see, because like I said, the time difference is so much different, and the next part of the earth, motherland. So so sometimes you have to stay with them. We just have to
exactly.
Make it happen again.
I want to tell us, say, you have a little controversy surrounding the whole vibes they took. You know what I mean? Me would have did love to ask her about it, or any African artist who we have the opportunity to talk to, because all right. Them say Africa is the motherland, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So the motherland meaning that it is the mother of civilization.
Right.
There was a statement made by I don't know if a stone boy. I go look it up on the internet. But basically he was saying that reggae originated in Africa.
Yeah, I was reading that article too, and that is something that you as an artist that I also meant to bring up to you, but you forced me upon it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like, if you want to be fair, and you say, all right, well, if Africa is the mother of civilization, and we know that a lot of the dance we see taking place in Jamaica, and some of the sounds, are directly has been passed over through generations. But I feel like reggae belongs to Jamaica. I mean, I could be sounding biased. I mean, I don't know.
Well, me got biased to them, cause me agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
You understand? I mean, if it was built there,
Mm-hmm.
you understand? When I say we not take a little piece from yes and this, but
Right.
we made an original.
Right.
So we originate at the so it come from.
Right. So I mean, there very well can be, some as it's like, if me give you a message, and then Jamaican have a saying, say, ask dead cow fat kind of statement, where you tell me something for tell somebody, and then by the time it reach a for them ears, I know what you say. You understand? So basically, I what me say. I not necessarily. I would made it supposed to. I would made it supposed to tell them what you say, but by the time me talk to them, it turn in what me say. That's how I go.
Yeah.
So
but
I mean,
it never.
Right.
If you have 5 somebody sit down,
Right.
and you tell the first person one thing and tell them to pass it down, by the time you reach the fifth person,
exactly.
It changed. So imagine, say, if you go to all 100 somebody.
Right. So I mean, I don't know, brother. I mean, we would have said,
I mean, on the same subject, there was a comedian named Harry Spears. I don't know if you know that brother.
Yeah, man, I hear about him, man.
Body fuck.
Right, I know him in a blood clot hot water.
Hot water, yeah.
Yeah.
He even commented on that that same subject, like,
Mm-hmm.
and at the end of the day, it was like, what the brother name, the first Jamaican brother where the first man DJ on a ready man was where start the hip hop. What him name?
Yes, sir.
You call him name all the while, man. Man, start rap.
Cool Earth, yeah.
Yeah, even go as far as say, listen, that was the first person who ever pick up a mic and rap or DJ or whatever. So Jamaican start rap.
Yeah, exactly.
Jamaican originate rap.
Exactly. I'm going see if I can pull up this because, you know, it's a hot topic. You know what I mean? You know, the Empress could not be here with us tonight. I'm going to play a little excerpt of what
Now we have this little guy.
What was actually said. There's
Now we have this little guy.
There's somebody actually here addressing it. We're gonna jot this and you know and talk about it because like me say, if they want to say my bias, I guess my bias.
No, but there's no bias to it. The truth is the truth. Facts is facts.
Exactly. So we're gonna drop a little piece of this and then you know we talk about it. Yeah? Alright. See it at home.
Now we have this little guy from over Africa by the name of Stone Boy, this little bumble guy. And we are Jamaicans and we are bad people and we have a response to some boy. Now that they have gotten in reggae music and are making billions of dollars, more than many reggae artists, these people are trying to discredit Jamaica as being the birthplace of reggae. Let me tell you guys something. Dancehall and reggae music is indigenous to Jamaica. Jamaica, the greatest country on planet Earth. The birthplace of Bob Marley, Marcus.
Ghanaian Afrobeat star Stonebwoy is taking his claim to reggae music. According to him, the Jamaican music belongs to Africa. Reggae is rooted in the heart of Africa. It doesn't belong to any Caribbean society from its core. It belongs to Africans, and we are enjoying it in diverse ways, said Stonebwoy in an article. Remember that Jamaicans are all Africans by virtue of the slave trade. So it's just the music that we're doing back again. Whether reggae, dancehall, high life, or Afrobeats, they all come from the same source. He continued. Music insider Kingsley Goodison is however rubbishing Stonebwoy claims. Don't come here with that foolishness. Reggae was formed in Jamaica in different stages. It was ska, then the rocksteady, then reggae. Africa has nothing to do with that, following the history of the thing. But reggae is Jamaican, Goodison said. Now listen to what my friend Ricardo Suave had to say. And I could tell Stonebwoy a thing or two. Go with your nonsense. You know why I come thief with thing. Yes, we are African, but we are Jamaican too. And we conceptualize the greatness of reggae music. It is not done in Ghana, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, South America, South Africa, or elsewhere. It belongs to we, the set of African here, we're there at Jamaica. So I could take a listen to what Ricardo had to say.
Yeah, Jamaica and the world, I have something very important to say. This message is very loaded. Some people are going to be offended, but I care zero because I have to address this. I come from a place in the Caribbean, which I think is the greatest country on planet Earth. The island nation of Jamaica, with approximately 3 million people. This is one of the most creative countries in the world. From as early as the 1950s, Jamaica was creating its mark with the first known music on record, Mentor. Beautiful sounding music. And even from those early years, it was clear that Jamaica set itself apart from Trinidad and Barbados and all the other Caribbean countries that played calypso and later on soca. We were playing Mentor, and I think Mentor is still even untapped. The full potential of Mentor is untapped even today. Then we transcended from the late 50s into the early 60s with Skia. Yes? Jamaica created Skia. It's a whole different kind of sound and vibration. Then we moved into the mid 60s or the later part of the 60s into rock steady, which was a more slowed down vibration, beautiful melodies and harmonies, and great guitar instrumentation and bass line and all that beautiful stuff. Some of the most beautiful songs were made in the rocksteady era. Then we gave the world reggae from 1969 coming through to the 70s, all of the 70s coming through. Yes, and we started to give the world dancehall in terms of the DJ vibration that is toasting over rhythms. Let me give you the history. Toasting over rhythms. The first dancehall practitioners, before dancehall became a beat, before dancehall became a sound, used to do their thing on reggae rhythms. Dancehall became a beat, a sound in 1986. I have the history. This sound was made by Steely and Clevie. This sound was produced by King Jammies. King Jammies was raised in St. James, who came to Kingston and established himself. 38 St. Lucia Road, Waterhouse, Kingston 11. The first dancehall song in terms of a sound was What the Hell the Police Can Do by Echo Minot. I know my music history, so when I speak, I'm speaking from an informed place.
Know that you.
I think him have some good point. I don't know if I would go as far as to say Jammies did invent dancehall. Me don't know about that part.
And him said 1986.
Yeah, I mean dancehall to me.
I think it was even before.
Yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. The man left out Uri and King Stitch and you know, I said let them man they long before Echo Minor. You know, I say, you know what I mean. So me kinda
man like General Echo and
yeah, man. You know, I said long before them man. We are in agreement though when we said that
because remember, you know. I talk about dancehall when man used to the dancehall days before 86 was when remember the entertainers was the one that you play the song, them flip it and the man
brother
start
remember
and
Shabba and them man that yo
and we have like I said bring it back to way back then.
If there's any truth to what him talk about right now, basically you said that Echo Minor was the first dancehall artist. That is false.
Yeah.
That is false. You know what I say? Do I believe that Jamaica is the inventor of reggae music? Of course.
No, but like Mr. Back when you bring it back to like 82, 83 when like Mr. Man a DJ upon sound. That is dancehall. That is original dancehall. You understand? Man play a song and then flip it over and rhythm and man sit down and start DJ upon rhythm. That is original dancehall.
Exactly.
And that is way back from early 80s.
Exactly. But we not talk about
you see me?
dancehall, we are talking about reggae pan and all. You know what I say? Hold on, let me see something. Let me see if I can find anything. See if we can find a little excerpt. So we can. All right. Okay. Roots Reggae Rebellion full. All right. So we could try. We could try that one. I play a little piece of this. Just a little excerpt we are going to end up people because Stone Boy did basically Stone Boy was a Afrobeat artist. Basically said that reggae belongs to Africa.
Africa, yeah.
A gentleman that we played an excerpt of his video a while ago. He brought up some very good facts, but I think he kind of strayed off the mark a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because he was basically trying to state that King Jammys actually was the one who invented dancehall.
Right.
You have to remember,
you have to
remember before King Jammys there was King Tubby's.
More importantly, he said 86.
Right. Before King Jammys there was King Tubby's. Before, why the man there go, I remember say you right, you'd have Stereograph and you know what I mean, then you'd have Stereo-Mars and you know what I mean, so you'd have whole heap of dancehall, but from sound start string up, that is dancehall.
That is dancehall. I'm on a DJ.
And when you are little youth, you can recall sound a string up.
Oh, you mean?
Don't it? All right. So when I say kind of after mark, brother.
That's why I say 86. It was way before 86.
Right.
Way before 86.
The man said the very first song and what the police can do. I don't even think that was Echo Minor, brother. Listen, Major Worries did about what the police can do, and then you'd have a man named Love and Dear. We do a song with him. Me don't know of Echo Minor doing a thing.
You know, say he's a genius when it comes to certain things, the man. So start type,
Yeah, all right. So, but all right. You want me go into the history of reggae, or you want me find who originally sing what the police can do? Which one are they?
Find that first, then you can go back into the history.
All right. So we're gonna look and see what.
Just forget the part the out of the way. Find the original, and then you can go back into the history.
All right. We're gonna find out. All right. So what the LD police can do, right? So what the LD police can do. Okay. So all right. So Echo Minot actually did a version of it. Love and Dear did do a version of it. And then I don't know who did do Babylon books. All right, so me could drop the all right, so I have some truth to him as I write that's all. So we're gonna play a little piece of that. Hold on, we're gonna play a little piece of that. You know what I mean?
And him said that 86.
Because we love give people credit where credit is due.
Oh, you mean?
All right. You know what I say? So but still yet that was not the first reggae song.
No. Him said that was the first
dancehall song. That was not the first dancehall song.
No, but even before songs, people did upon a DJ.
Exactly.
That is dancehall. Exactly. People are DJ.
Exactly.
That is original dancehall.
But we're gonna drop a little piece of the Echo Minor. You know what I mean? I did not even know that Echo Minor did have a rendition of this song. You know what I mean? So I learned something today, and like me, so we give credit where credit is due. So we're gonna drop that Echo Minor.
Me and my girl was fighting. It happens to be a misunderstanding. I accidentally tumbled with her face, and her face black and blue. She run go to the police station. We go tell the police too. Y'all after me feed and me close you. Give you everything you want to comfort you. Leave the house down, look money for me and you. When me come back, you go with my blue. Jump in a yeah and the black and blue. Run go to the police, go tell them too. But what the hell the police can do?
Remember that version the fit through, man. But whenever I say Echo Minor singing.
Yeah, remember that,
Yeah.
Very, 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 very well.
Yeah.
And it all right. Real quick. That was what? That was what? 86.
Yeah, I'm saying 86.
Quick question. What year did Supercat come out with Boobs?
All right, we're gonna look it up and all. We're gonna look it up and all. Peeps, we're gonna find out. No, but
because even before those songs, there was a lot of dancehall songs before that.
Bro, listen, man.
85.
There's no way in hell.
85.
Listen, man, brother.
Look at my sound system.
All right. Hold on. We'll do one better than that. If him say 86, right? If him say 86, one more, all right. Arlene, right? General Echo.
General Echo, come on, man. No, that.
General Echo. Okay. So, what year, we want to know what year General Echo dropped Arlene. All right. So, we're going to Google it. See? People, we are going to Google what year. All right. No,
and not only that, we want to hear what the people have to say. Give a phone knowledge too.
Yeah, I mean, because we
give a phone knowledge.
Our word is not lie, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if uno have some concept or clue of when the first dancehall song was actually made, I'm gonna actually Google it right now. So give me a second. We're gonna find out when dancehall was actually originated. See? So give me a second. We're gonna go into that now.
Yeah, man. Go on play something in the meantime too.
Hold on. We need to find out when dancehall was originated. Okay. Google, what year was dancehall originated? Okay, so Google or them turn off the voice search. All right. So I have to actually type it in. So now bear with me. All right. We are go. What year was dancehall?
I'll never type reggae dancehall.
I'm gonna find out, you know, people. Brother, you're really right, brother. Explore the history of dancehall, reggae. Yeah, the late 70s. So we must have right now and make no sense, brother.
But we don't know that already.
Yeah,
we don't know that already.
We must have right now and make no sense.
Yeah.
We must have right now make not a sense. You understand me? So, I mean, like me say, because me know it never did sound, you know, so it's a, all right, peeps, here we go. I read a little passage, right? It says, dancehall is a genre of Jamaican popular music that originated in the late 70s, which sound right to me.
Mm-hmm.
Initially, dancehall was a more sparse version of reggae than the root style, which had dominated much of the 1970s. In the mid-1980s, digital instrumentation became more prevalent, changing the sound considerably, with digital dancehall becoming increasingly characterized by faster rhythms. Key elements of dancehall music include its extensive use of Jamaican patois rather than Jamaican Standard English, and focus on the track instrumentals or rhythms. Dancehall saw international mainstream success in Jamaica in the 1980s, and by the 1990s, it became increasingly popular in the Jamaican diaspora communities. In 2000s, dancehall experienced worldwide mainstream success, and by the 2010, it began to heavily influence the work of established Western artists and producers, which has helped to further bring the genre into the Western music mainstream. And even Wikipedia kind of like half, because dancehall became mainstream with the likes of like even Yellowman, because Yellowman was one of the first people who were nominated for a Grammy.
Yeah, big
or
artists.
even win a Grammy,
artists.
yes.
Yeah, big artists. Big
and
artists.
And then them skip gone way in 2010, want to Shabba ranks and Supercat and the whole of the month. You know what I mean? So it's like
but still, I still want to know what year did Supercat come out with that song Boobs?
All right. So well now try to see if I can find it.
Yeah. Because that was such a monster hit.
Okay, so what year did Supercat release was Supercat 85.
All right.
85. And what my boy say 86.
86. And I was saying 85.
Yeah.
I was saying 84, 85. And he said 86. And look at Boobs. Boobs was old. And even before Boobs, look at how many big songs was out before Boobs.
Right.
Dancehall song.
Right.
Years before Boobs.
Right. We would have did love to have like a Jafrican over here for the conversation because Jafrican, although he pays homage to the Afrobeats artist, he stated that he did it because he was like, yo, they're just basically using the 90s sound that we actually came out with, you know what I mean? Which is why I was like, well, if them a take something from we, me I go take something from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, that gives credence to our statement, you know what I mean, and in regards to where the origin of reggae. At least no question not that is. No question not that is. You know what I mean? Anybody who they want to really dispute it, like, on a free for left for the comment or whatever, you know what I mean? But hands down, we already know
reggae 1,000,000% Jamaican.
Yeah, man.
No
Jamaican.
if, no buts,
Jamaican.
no maybes.
Another thing when me agree with him, Pan, still, even though that now have nothing to do with the actual music, I 100% agree that Jamaica is definitely one of the best country in the world.
I'm not gonna say one of the best. No, me agree with him and say the best.
The best country in the world. Yeah.
Call no bias that's about
so why you not going back to your yard then?
How you mean?
Why you not going back to your yard? What's up with the where you there, so? Why you there like people that attack whole country?
Go back to your yard, but no matter what, still the best. They're going like you disagree. You disagree?
When me check it, oh Lord, no way no better than your dreadlocks. Yo, catch you on the other side. We actually we're supposed to be interviewing our reasoning with a young lady from Africa tonight. It did not happen for reasons beyond our control, but as we talk about Jamaica and how much we love Jamaica, well, so we will make a step go over there.
Yeah, man.
And go link one bad artist.
Oh, you mean?
When they're radical. See it. So, I mean, we'll take a little commercial break. On a link up on the other side. Trust me, I don't know why Mr. Artist. What you say about the song that you hear earlier?
What that? 8:45?
Yeah, man. We're going to start earlier than that if you want to thump it up earlier. But if you want to say 8:45, we say 8:45.
But, yeah.
Keep it on a level.
Like I said, I mean, I'll 8:30.
All right, people log in 8:45. You know what I mean? Because we'll get to thing them together because we want to get a youth, in flowers because trust me, we're not going to hear about him. We're not going to hear about him. It's a youth where him have a vibe. What you say about this?
I'm going to say a bad artist.
Yeah, man.
Bad artist.
Yeah, man. Bad artist.
Bad artist.
Big up mermaid settings to make it possible. They're on the ground down in Jamaica. They big up tourist settings, quarry settings. I say big up well settings from there around the world.
Mermaid.
Counselor settings, Misha settings, Mickey. Hold on, make we say it together. Part three.
Hold on.
1, 1, 2, 3. Mickey settings.
Mickey settings. Mickey settings.
And him not there. Misha not there.
Mickey
Nobody
settings.
not there. Not tell me for Mickey settings.
Mickey.
Anybody tell her? Somebody put.
No, nobody not tell.
All right.
Mickey settings.
Nobody not bad your man tell us.
Mickey settings.
Mickey
Nobody
settings.
not bad we up.
Mickey
Nobody not
settings.
down here.
Mickey
Mickey
settings. All right.
Mickey.
Oh, Mickey, you're so fat. You're so fat.
Mickey.
No, I'm not saying the fine part. You can't say that. I'm not fine or ass.
Oh, you know some say fine.
You're fine and so
Oh, you know some never say fat.
Peeps.
What are you said about that?
Link with on the other side. Radical will be here. We're sure about that one day. You know what I mean? Like me said, due to circumstances outside of our control, a 7-hour time difference, the world works. It never work out, but we definitely I'm gonna try to get Empress Sunshine over here at one point or another. I'm gonna bless up on the damn himself and remember for dagging,
half an hour.
Yeah, man, that youth are radical in bad like yours. And what is yours? Come here, say yours the pan chicken. Me say yours the pan chicken.
Something you say yours supposed to bitter too. Bitter like yours.
You say yours bitter?
Then you never hear the saying bitter like yours.
No, me hear bitter like Cersei. Me never hear bitter like yours.
Yeah, man, it's a bitter like yours.
Me know bad like yours. You know what I mean? So, well, maybe a man probably sample a little red something with the pan chicken and it bitter, yeah. So me don't know. But yeah, link up on the other side, people, in about half an hour. You radical, hailing from St. Ann, Runaway Bay to be exact. And I link me forward, you know what I mean? And we're going to chat to the youth because I don't need to hear where I'm going with. All right, then. I'm going to bless up on them myself.
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Yeah.